Hey guys, Justin here and I'm here today with a 1.13 snapshot video. So normally I've been doing this for 1.11 and 1.12, but this time I forgot to do it. So here's a little overview of what's changed and what's going on in 1.13, and that structure behind my head, that's not natural, I built that. But let's have a look at some things. So before I go with the Trident stuff and this, one thing that has changed is the oceans now. There's different biomes. So if I come in the water, you can see this deep ocean, lukewarm ocean, and the color in the ocean depends based on that. And you can see it slowly becomes brighter as I go. It's a bit brighter, so not that much. And now we have dolphins. Really nice. I don't know how to breed them yet. I know you can feed them and they might grow. You can hear the sound. Hold on. Oh, there you go. But yeah, dolphins are in the ocean. There are fishes around, like this guy over here. That's a cod. So there's basically every kind of fish. Right now we're only seeing cods, but they are around. They are around. And there's kelp over here. If you break the bottom, it all starts floating up. And then seagrass and everything. If I get bone meal and just bone meal the ground, you can bone meal any surface underwater and starts growing grass. And that's pretty much dolphin. But yeah, that's for under the water. That's pretty much it. There's not much changes unless you start looking around, and you might find something like I just swam over it. Like this, a shipwreck. So you can find shipwrecks now underwater. There's a few different kinds, and there's different kinds of trapdoors and doors now. But you can find like this one, and there's 3 different variations. Can be slightly damaged, really damaged, or in like perfect condition. I think this one here is upside down. Yep, this one here is upside down. And this is more damaged than the other one. But you can find some loot in it if you're lucky. Like this one from memory had nothing. And this air blocks, it's just glitched. Oh, wait, there it is. So you got that chest over here, and that's temporary loot. I haven't seen the new version of loot. Oh, here you have more fish. And, oh yeah, there's swimming animations as well. So there's tons of fish around. Looks like it doesn't want me to get out of the water. Okay. So one thing you've noticed as well, the color of the ocean. By right now it's been adjusted, so if you go over in video settings and see Biome Blend, by default is 5x5. So by 5x5 means a 5x5 area, they smooth out the edges so it's not so like visible. So if I come over here, video settings, and put it all the way down to off, done. Now you can see all the borders of the biome, of the different biomes in the water. So you can see a little bit of area there, like small spots. Now let's come over here, so it'll be best to see. So you can see that now by default it's 5x5. Let's put it at default. So you can see it's slightly smoothened out. It's pretty nice. Turtle, I see a turtle. Now let's go in here, video settings, and put this all the way up to 15x15. So you can barely see the color. It's really nice. It smooths it out a lot, but yeah, you can feel it in my computer like a lot. It's nice though. It's really nice. So I'm gonna reduce it for now because the snapshot, oops, not here, the snapshot is really a bit unoptimized yet at the moment. So one thing I want to show first is now they've added blue ice, and for blue ice you can craft it by, actually, you know what, I forgot to prepare this, but let's get a crafting table. Alright, so take that, a 3x3, you get blue ice. And now it's, I might not, okay, I thought it changed it to compressed ice. Interesting. Alright, but anyway, it's blue ice. You can craft blue ice. So 3x3 of this becomes blue ice. Now that makes it really expensive, but why would you want to use blue ice? Well, let's get F3 out, get a boat, And reason I'll explain why I'm using dispensers for this. So I'm gonna look just straight ahead and just drive. That's a 50 block gap. Alright, that's where that boat landed. Oops, pushed it a little bit, but not much. So that's where that boat landed. Let's get onto this one over here. Alright, just go straight ahead. So yeah, it is faster by quite a bit. Now it's only 50 blocks, so it's a couple of seconds. And if I did the previous snapshot, I could make this go like thousands of blocks, and you'll keep accelerating. You keep going faster and faster. Now they reduced it for now. I mean, not for now, but they reduced it back, so it's slightly faster than this. But I don't know if it's worth it to use it much, because it's quite expensive. Because you're using packed ice. Now with the tridents, you can enchant it two ways. Impaling is for damage. No, wait, impaling, I can't remember what impaling does again. But Riptide, let me come down here, throw this in the air, and you start flying. Now let's go this way. You can see that the trident goes around you, and you start flying. If I had a elytra, I could fly up in the sky. Let's go down. So this mechanic only works when it's raining. So if it wasn't raining right now, I can't use it. Now let's go back to this view. You also can get loyalty. Brings your trident back to you. Okay, that brings your trident back. So I can throw this, I get it back. If I use the first trident, I just move forward. I don't get it back. Now the other enchant is channeling. Now let's go to this zombie over here and emit. You get lightning strikes. And looks like I can't get mounted. Oh yeah, you can. Now the main benefit of this, so you can see the drown mobs. The drown mobs happens when zombies stay in the rain or water too long, for about like 20 seconds I think. Okay, so one benefit of having channeling is you can now get charge creepers. You know what that means? You can get mob hits a lot easier. So about this drown mobs, now I've prepared something over this side. Let's come over here. Now you can get drown mobs by just having, so I got a zombie spawner in here. At least there was one, hold on. Yep, there was one. And this is one of the new blocks, dried kelp. So just slowly, they should start spawning. But as they spawn, they'll sit here in this water stream. So all you need to do is have them sit in water streams, and they will turn into drown mobs. So now one of them is coming. Yep, a few of them coming. So what I will do is I'll clear the rain, and then just see when these guys transform. And there you go. So I made a little mistake. They made a change where you have to have the zombies completely covered in water. So I had to test it over here to make sure it worked, but that water stream that I did before will not work. So let's break this all down. So I have access to the zombie legs. So let's start killing them. Alright, they are all dead. Now that that is out of the way, I really hated it. For some reason the sweeping edge was not working. But in here you can see some of the drops. You get golden ingots, Nautilus shell, which is something new, very new. But more over here, golden ingot. Now there is a small chance to get a trident. From my earlier testing, about 100 mobs, 100 drown, you roughly get 4 tridents. Now with this change, I most likely will have to change the way that I get the mobs. So most likely we'll rework this and see how it works. Because before the water streams were good enough, I can use my sweeping edge and kill them, which wasn't too bad considering like it was really quick. Now with the Nautilus shell, there's also another thing. It's that you get is called the Heart of the Sea. Now with the Heart of the Sea, let's get a crafting table. And yep, this is the sound they make when they transform. So let me disable this farm, because it'll be noisy. Oop. That should do it. So with the Nautilus shell, you take a Heart of the Sea, Nautilus shell, and surround it. You get a conduit. Okay, so you get a conduit from the Nautilus shell. Now ignore my conduit power, because I'll show you what that does. If you go underwater, and you just need to surround a conduit by 16 blocks of prismarine, any kind of prismarine. So it can be the sea lantern, can be the dark prismarine, no matter what. Now you can see that charging icon, that's like tiny little hearts of the sea. Now they made that change between last snapshot and this snapshot. Now I'm gonna insert a clip of looks like from before. And yeah, you can see what it used to look like. I prefer how it used to look like, but this is fine. Now if I just add in one more block to make it 16, you can see it expands, and that's when you start getting conduit power. What does conduit power give you? You can see I essentially have, hold on, let me get up. I essentially have night vision underwater. You also get haste underwater. So nice effect, at least you can see everything, makes it a lot better underwater. Your water breathing is really slowed down as well. So let me come up here. Let me go peaceful. Did that? Yep, got rid of that guy. Okay, let me come back underwater. And game mode. Let's go survival. Oops. Oh, what am I doing? Still getting used to this new setup. Oop. Enter survival. And you can see I'm breathing underwater. It's fine. Back to creative. Now you can see over here I get conduit power. Let's come over here. I have what's set up over here for reason I'll show you soon. So 11, 12. You see it recharges. As long as it's raining, you will get conduit power. So this is the setup for full powered conduit. And why do you want a full powered conduit? Let me get, let's say, a skeleton. Just take a normal skeleton. Come here. Oh, I'm in peaceful. Oops. Alright. Put him over there. See, he's bouncing up about, and he starts taking damage, and all the icons, like that little particle, affects him. The conduit over there is damaging him. So easier to see here when he's not jumping. Immediately takes damage just because he's very close and he's not jumping. But any mob you can put in, and they start dying. So even for the heck of it, let's take one of you, and he starts taking damage. It's quite slow because it's one, but considering it's a ghast, and that was pretty quick considering. Now this guy might take damage because he's not too far. He might be in range. Actually, oh no, he's not in the rain. He's not in the rain. He needs to be in the rain. So let's takes a few damage. There you go. But yeah, as long as he's in the rain, he gets damaged. So not bad, not bad. I do like that mechanic. It's useless for mob farms just because it is pretty weak in comparison. But I don't think there's much else that I know of what's going on in this snapshot. It is really interesting though. I'm really interested, especially for the Trident. This is right now my favorite item. Cause okay, let me get up here. Elytra. I should be able to fly. Sky's the limit. Why, thank you. Okay. I can keep flying. you don't need rockets anymore. And see how high I flew up? So let's come down, get F3 up. So I'm at level 75, 180, 200, 250, from all the way down there. Now let me come all the way down to the ground. Anyway, I'm carrying too much. That's pretty much the summary of all the snapshots so far, besides the new blocks like strip logs. That's new. All you need for that is, let's get one of you and one of you. Let's get an axe. Keep that there, because I'll be testing more. Let's get you. And all you need to do, take a diamond axe, right click. So, new building blocks. I love it. I actually love the combination of these two now. So, can't wait to use them later on. So, that'll be all for now, and I will see you guys next time.